phase transformer. Okay, this is let phi m will be a main flux, Bm maximum flux density, delta current density, AC area of the window. Area of the window means this is the area of the window. Height of the window, width of the window, height of the window. This part is called as what? Area of the window. Okay. KW window space factor. Tell you KW window space factor, F for frequency, E induced EMF per phase, TPTS number of turns of primary and secondary winding respectively, IPIS current in primary and secondary winding respectively, AP, AS cross section area of the conductor in primary and secondary winding respectively, all are emitted square. AGI is nothing but what? Gross core area. Gross core area means if you take any cross section, whether it is a square, or whether it is a two-step or three-step, if AGI means gross core area means along with the insulation part, because each lamination will be insulated with varnish. Along with insulation, definitely the area of the cross section of your stampings go to increase. That area is called as what? Gross core area. And AI is nothing but what? Net core area or net iron area, only pure iron, pure magnetic material. Okay, pure iron. AI is nothing but net iron area. Is calculated by what? Stacking factor into gross core area. Gross core area into stacking factor, if you multiply, you get net iron area, only the iron part. AGA represent what? It represents the iron part AI into that what we call as insulation. So normally the gross core area will be more compared to your AI. AI is nothing but only the pure iron part. Okay. Stacking factor into gross core area. Stacking factor is nothing but the insulation. While coming to theory part, I'm going to tell regarding the stacking factor. Okay. This is a single phase 4-type transformer. Once again, width of the window, height of the window area. This is a single phase shell type transformer. Okay, where the winding will be done on the center limb. Window height of the window, width of the window. Okay, these are 4-type shell type. Let us derive what our main aim is what to derive the output equation of a single phase transformer. Yes. The induced EMF voltage is given by the formula E is equal to 4.44 F pi m t volts. This is nothing but your EMF equation. EMF per turn in a single turn, per turn, what will be the EMF generated? EMF per turn, ET is equal to what? EMF E divided by T. EMF per turn, E by T. So this T and this T get cancels, and then what you get here? 4.44 F pi m volt. The window in single phase transformer contains one primary and one secondary winding. So if you take a single phase 4 type, what will be there? Here it will be what? Primary winding. Here it will be secondary winding. This is for your representation, but in general it will be wound on one above the other. Okay, it will one primary winding will be there and one secondary winding will be there. Okay, in single phase in this window, one primary and one secondary. Okay, the window space factor KW. See, this is very much important one here. The window space factor KW is equal to what? Conductor area in the window divided by total area in the window. This is called as what? This part is called as total area in the window. And conductor area in the window means what you are going to do the winding. For entire height of the window, you are not going to do the winding. Entire height of the window, you are not going to do the winding. Okay. Only for a certain height, you are going to do the winding. Okay. That is what conductor area in the window. Up to what height you are going to do the winding is nothing but the conductor area. And this entire thing is called as the total area of the window. So what is window space factor? Conductor area in the window divided by total area in the window. That is nothing but what? AC divided by AW. And conductor area in the window, AC is equal to KW into AW. KW into AW. Take this as equation 1. The current density is same in both the windings. Okay, current density delta is equal to IP by AP. Nothing but current by area. IP by AP is equal to IS by AS. Area of cross section of primary and secondary conductor. AP is equal to IP by delta for primary. AS is equal to IS by delta for secondary. If you neglect the magnetizing MMF, then primary ampere turns is equal to secondary ampere turns. Magnetizing MMF. If you neglect of magnetizing MMF, then the primary ampere turns is equal to secondary ampere turns. So ampere turns 80, everyone knows that. Now already everyone is familiar with ampere turns. Ampere turns 80 is equal to, with respect to primary turns, primary ampere turns, IP into TP, current into number of turns, IP into TP is equal to what? IS into TS. IS into TS. Okay. Now total copper area in the window. Total copper area in the window, nothing but AC is equal to what? Copper area in the primary winding plus copper area of the secondary winding. Total copper area in the window AC is equal to copper area of primary winding plus copper area of secondary winding. That is equal to copper area is something but what? The area of the primary conductor into number of turns. The area of the cross section area of the primary winding, the cross section area of the primary winding, then think about it AP into TP number of turns. If you multiply these two, then what you get here? Then you get what total? Then you get copper area in the copper area window with respect to the with respect to the one leg. So likewise, the area, the conductor area of the secondary into number of turns of the secondary. Then that gives the copper area with respect to another leg. So total will be what? TP into AP plus TS into ES. Copper area is the primary winding plus copper area of the secondary winding. TP into AP plus TS into AS. Now substitute for AP here. What is AP here? AP is something about IP by delta. AS is something about IS by delta. Okay. Next, you take down delta common here. So 1 by delta is equal to what? TP into AP plus TS into IS. TP into IP is something about 80. TS IS is something about 80. Think about your ampere turns. 80 plus 80, what you get? 280 by delta. Equation 2. So you got equation 1 and equation 2. Equation 2. So on equating equation 1 and 2, because this is AC is equal to what? KW into AW. And here also, what you got here, AC is equal to 280 by delta. So equating equation 1 and 2, what you got here, KW into AW is equal to 280 by delta. Then you find for 80. 80 is equal to 1 by half KW AW into delta. That is. Now the KVA rating of single phase transformer is given. KVA in terms of KVA rating Q is equal to VP into IP into 10 power minus 8. I'm writing in terms of KVA. So BP can be written as EP, IP into 10 power minus 3. So in this stage, multiply and divide by TP. But here, for this equation, multiply and divide by TP. TP by TP into IP by TP. Multiply and divide by TP. Okay. Now, EP by TP is nothing but your ET. EMF per turn. EP by TP is nothing but your ET. And IP into TP is nothing but your ET. So ET into 80 into 10 power minus 3. And here you can substitute for 80. What is 80 here? 80 is equal to 1 by half KW delta. 1 by half KW delta. And substitute for ET. What is ET? ET you can substitute from here. ET is equal to what? 4.44 F phi m. Substitute here 4.4 F phi m. So when you solve this one, what you get here? 2.22 F phi m. Phi m can be written as what? Bm is maximum flux density is Bm. Nothing but what? Phi m by A. Flux by area is nothing but what you get here? You get the maximum flux density. So phi m can be replaced by what? Phi m can be replaced by what? Bm into A. Bm into AI. KW, AW, delta into 10 power minus 3. This is called as what? The derivation for the output equation of a single phase transformer. Okay. Likewise, you can derive what? You can derive the output equation of a 3-phase transformer. So these things will be once again will be common. These are all will be common for even the 3-phase transformer. This is nothing but what? 3-phase transformer. In 3-phase transformer, you got 3 legs. This is one leg. This is one leg. Even the center leg can be equal to side limbs, or it may be greater than side limbs also. Okay. So these are all remain same, and even derivation. These are all remain same up to where? Up to here. Here. These are remain same. You can say here. Okay. In case of a 3-phase transformer, each winding contains 2 primary and 2 secondary. Because in case of each window, this is not winding. Each window contains, this is one window and this is another window. In 3-phase transformer, we have 2 windows. In single-phase transformer, we have 1 window. In each window, we have what? Here in this limb, you have primary winding and you have secondary winding. Here in this, because this is common for both the window. This central limb is common for both the window. Once again, here what you have primary winding, you have secondary winding. So each window contains 2 primary winding and 2 secondary winding. If you consider this here, primary winding, secondary winding, primary winding, secondary winding. So each window contains 2 primary winding and secondary winding. Okay. In case of 3-phase transformer, each winding contains 2 primary and secondary winding. 2 primary winding and 2 secondary winding. So for 3-phase transformer, this remains, everything remains same here. Up to here, the derivation remains same. Up to here. Okay. Up to here, the derivation remains same. Okay, now we come here. Total copper area in the window. Up to here it will be same. Then you continue here. Total copper area in the window is equal to what? Copper area of primary winding plus copper area of secondary winding. As I told earlier, each window contains two primary winding and two secondary winding. So what you do here, TP into AP plus TS into AS, what you multiply by 2, because each window contains two primary winding and two secondary winding. So you multiply by 2. So again, 2 TP, AP substitute, it will be in the same terms, AP is equal to IP by delta, 2 TS, IS by delta, take 2 by delta outside, TP IP plus TS IS is something about 80 ampere turns, TP into IP is something about ampere turns, 80 plus 80, so what you get here, 480 by delta. This is equation 2. And this is equation 1. Comparing equation 1 and 2. KW into AW is equal to what? 480 by delta. What is 80 here? 1 by 4, KW, AW, delta. The KV rating of the KV rating of just change here. The KV rating of three-phase transformer here. Yes, I'll change that one. The KV rating of a three-phase transformer. KV rating Q is equal to for three-phase 3 into B phase I phase into 10 power minus 3, 3 into EP IP into 10 power minus 3, 3 into multiply and divide by TP, EP by TP, IP into TP 10 power minus 3, 3 into 80. This is nothing but IP into TP is nothing but 80 into 10 power minus 3. Substitute for 80 and substitute for ET. What is 80? 1 by 4, KW, AW delta. What is ET? 3 into 4.44, 5 FM. ET is nothing but 4.44, 5 FM. So if you substitute here, then what you got here? 3.33 F PM AI KW AW delta into 10 power. 5M you replace by what? Replace by PM into AI. This is what the output equation. The output equation for three-phase transformer. Just I'll change here. I'll change it here. I'll give the notes and change it here. This is what three-phase output equation of three-phase transformer. Almost in similar steps, only a few things you have to change it here. What you have to change? Instead of multiply with respect to 2 here, because each window has two primary winding and two secondary winding. Then the entire steps remains same. That is regarding what a three-phase transformer. Let us have a derivation, important derivation, one more important derivation, EMF per turn. EMF per turn, then think about our ET. That let us going to derive. Okay. Considering the KVA rating of single phase, you go for single phase. Q is equal to what? EP IP into 10 power minus 3. It can be done as what? EP IP into 10 power minus 3. Okay, now separate for EMF EP 4.44 F 5M, which is nothing but your EMF induced EMF 4.44 F 5M into TP. Because if you go for if you see the induced EMF here, you can see here the induced EMF of transformer 4.44 F5M T. So I've taken as TP. TP means per phase, for single phase. TP into IP into 10 power minus 3. So TP into IP, this TP into IP is nothing but what? 80 into 10 power minus 3. So this you remember here, let 5M by 80. 5M by 80 is equal to R, where R is a constant. Just use this relation. Just remember the relation. 5M by 80 is equal to R. So replace for 80. 80 is equal to what now? 5M by R. 80. Replace for 80 here. 5M by R. 10 power minus 3. So 5M, what you get here? 5 square M, F by R into 10 power minus 3. Okay. 10 power minus 3. Then 5 square M is equal to what? Q divided by 4.44 F by R into 10 power minus 3. That is equal to, this is, take it to numerator, this is 10. That will become 10 power 3. I have to change it here. 10 power 3. The 4.44 into F. I have changed it here. Here also I have changed it. 10 power. It will be positive 3. Okay. Then 5M is equal to under the root of QR into 10 power 3 divided by 4.44 into F. That is regarding 5M. Now EMF per turn ET. ET is nothing but what now? EMF is nothing but 4.44 F 5M. 4.44 for F 5M. Then 4.44 F substitute for 5M, because EMF for turn, the TT get cancels. If you remember in the derivation, EMF for turn, here, EMF for turn, if you remember, EMF for turn, ET divided by what? E by T. What is induced EMF? This T and this T cancels. Then what remains? Only this term remains, 4.44 F5M. That one step I skipped here, you should understand. Okay. Okay. So EMF for turn it is equal to what? 4.44 F 5M. Substitute for 5M. What is 5M here? QR in 10 power 3 divided by 4.44 into F1. Just you do the simplification here. Do the simplification. Remove the square into QR 10 power 3 4.44 F1. Okay. You remove the square root, then you keep it to this side. Okay. Then you simplify this term. Okay, then et square is equal to what et square is equal to q into power 3 4.44 f square divided by 4.44 into f. Then it is equal to under the root of 4.44 f r into 10 power 3 into root of q. Okay, it is equal to, see here this square and this 4.44 get cancels. Then what is remaining? Only 4.44 only 4.44 f remains. So 4.44 f qr into 10 power 3. Okay, so this is it is equal to under the root of 4.44 f into 10 power 3 into under the root of q. So this is into under root of q. So this can be written as constant k. K is equal to under root of q, equation 1. So it is equal to what? K into under the root of q. This is called as what? The derivation for EMF for the very much important derivation. It is equal to K into root of q. Where K is equal to what? Under the root of 4.44 f4 in 10 power 3. Once again, I replace for r. R is nothing but what? 5m by 80. Using this relation, r is equal to 5m by 80. Replaces here at 10 power 3. The value of K depends on the type, service condition, and the method of construction of a transformer. This value constant, what we call as a constant, depends upon the service conditions and method of construction of the transformer. The values of K for different types of transformer. For cell type, for single phase cell type, it is 1 to 1.2. For single phase core type, 0.75. And these are the K values for different types of transformer, whether it is a single phase or three phase distribution or a power transformer. These are the K values. So these are the three important derivation, very much important derivation. Out of these three derivation, anyone it can be asked. Very much